Good morning, everybody. Happy February. So, in this episode, I'm going to be talking about colors and how Pantone releases color of the year every year and how they go about choosing that. And I just have a couple of little bones to pick with them. And so, this week at work, I've taken a couple pictures of the outfits that I wore. And in my outfits, I tried to incorporate colors that I think are better colors of the year in terms of a color that can be worn by all body types, by all skin tones, and in every season of the year. Some of the colors, they look really springy, some of them look really dark, and so you need to have a color that can be worn all through the year if it's going to truly be a color of the year instead of just a color of, winter 2014, spring 2014. And one of the colors that I think is a better choice instead of Radiant Orchid, which is the 2014 color of the year. First of all, the runner-up was called Dazzling Blue. It was a nice navy color, kind of like my Pepsi can, and the color in my nails, the main base coat, and these drapes behind me on this side. um, and I actually have a pair of shoes that I'm going to show you that was dazzling blue. And my mom, who hates blue, even thought that this was a better choice of a color of the year than purple. I also think that chartreuse is a better color of the year. You could see this top I have on. It has some lace on the sides, and I really like the contrast down the middle. There's buttons, but you can't really see them. And I think chartreuse is also a really good color. You can see this chair that I'm sitting on is kind of in the chartreuse family, and these are colors that we have in my house. And so if you're going to be looking at them 365 days a year, it's kind of got to be a color that doesn't look like it's leaning toward one season or another. In Chicago, we've got 100-degree days and we have 40 below days. So we kind of reach the whole spectrum here. Pantone had actually called a color similar to this, mimosa, for one of the colors of the year, but it is very obviously chartreuse, as you could see on the tag, because I just took the tag off. Alright, so I'm looking at these. These are the past Pantone colors of the year, courtesy of Wikipedia, and I'm not really sure if they started before 2000 or what their deal is, but a lot of these colors look strikingly similar to me, and I'm sure you can see the exact same thing. The blue turquoise and the turquoise are virtually the same thing. The tiger lily and the tangerine tango, same thing. Fuchsia rose and honeysuckle, same thing. This mimosa color is what I was going to talk about earlier. I think that this is kind of more in the chartreuse family. If I got a mimosa that was that dark at a restaurant, I would most certainly be sending it back to the kitchen. And I just don't see the whole spectrum represented here. My mom is a redhead and she's very light-skinned, freckled, different light skin than me, more white and less color. And she can't wear sand dollar. She would not look good in that. I don't think that I look good in any shade of red. So true red and chili pepper are most certainly out for me. And I don't wear purple, so that takes Radiant Orchid also out of the mix. I just don't understand why we're not seeing more colors that could really truly be worn by a more broad spectrum of people. The emerald isn't quite dark enough, and I understand that this is a computer graphic and it's nowhere near a correct representation of what the color would actually look like, but in terms of these being colors of the year, I mean, maybe if we lived in Naples, these would be great colors of the year. Alrighty, so now I'm going to show you guys some outfits that I had worn to work this week. I think that this dusty pink color that's in my blouse is a really good color of the year. I'm pale right now because it's the middle of winter, but look, I still have color in my skin. It isn't washing me out. It goes well with dark. It goes well with the light shoes that I have on, and it just overall looks really good. It's a little tiny pop of color, but I do like how it has gray undertones. It helps you to be able to wear it in any kind of a season. Alrighty, here's another color that I think works really well no matter what season. It's kind of like a burnt orange, a chili pepper kind of color, or a coral, depending on what shade you decide to go with. This looks really good, again, on my skin tone, but this would look good on any skin tone. It doesn't wash you out once again, and it's just nice and bright and vibrant. You'll see I'm wearing it with like a dark hunter green corduroy. You could easily wear this kind of a color with a faded denim, still look really good. And I just like how It's a nice pop of color, but you don't look in the winter here like you're trying to bring in a summer tone. It's dark, it's got black or brown undertones in it, and you don't look like you're trying to push the season here because it is a dark color. It's made of a winter material, and you look good. And then I also love hunter green. It's just one of my favorites. I don't recommend it as color of the year because it is a little bit too dark to really truly be worn. In the summer, you'd really have to try to make an outfit work with it. But I think that this is a good color because you're able to add a burst of color, wear it with dark, wear it with light. Alrighty, here we go. I want to talk about winter white. People think that white is something that you can't wear between a certain holiday and another certain holiday, which will not be named. But you could wear cream and white no matter what season. You could see in this first outfit, I've got on the sweater, got on my jeans, got on my Converse. I look good. I got the scarf on. I've winterized it. All right, and in this next outfit, I've got on this type of sweater dress. It really only looks like a dress because I don't have a torso. And you'll see in this outfit, I've got on the dazzling blue shoes that I wanted to talk about. Alrighty, and so we're back up here in my room, and I just wanted to share with you guys a couple of other pieces that fall into these categories of these colors. First of all, here are the dazzling blue shoes. They are absolutely fabulous. They are Arturo Chang, and they are the most comfortable shoes in terms of heels or booties that I have ever worn. I really like them because I've got very, very narrow feet, and sometimes I can't always do something that's a slip-on with a big gaping hole like that for your foot. It just will fall right off me. I normally need to be laced into whatever I'm going to wear. But I really like this color. You can make navy, not these necessarily be for every season, but you can make navy work in every season. That is why it is my favorite color. All right, we're talking about burnt orange in one of those outfits. I have this bracelet that I'll put it over here so you can see it. It's got silver, kind of some gold, and a lot of burnt orange. And I really like it. It kind of looks like a sunset. And I got this at a little boutique called Apricot Lane in Champaign in Campus Town. It actually opened there after I had already graduated, luckily, because I would have never made it to class had there been a boutique there. But I really like that. I pair it with this other silver bracelet, and it looks really good. And sometimes even if I'm not wearing burnt orange, it'll add that pop of color that I need if I'm wearing a neutral outfit. All right, we were talking about dusty pink, so here we go. Got one of my favorite Marc by Marc Jacobs bags. I wear this all year long. It's a good sized bag. I like it, and if I need something that's this size, I'm gonna go to this bag. It'll match any color that I choose to put it with, and again, it'll be a nice accent color, even if I don't have on dusty pink in my outfit. All about that crossbody life. All right, and here we go, my absolute favorite bag, and the one thing in my wardrobe that I have gotten the single most compliments on. This is my other Marc by Marc Jacobs bag. Go for this one when I need something that's a little bit bigger, but still want the crossbody. Really like the pattern that's inside of it. And it's white, and it was actually part of a winter collection because I got it for Christmas, but I wear it all year long because it looks good in the summer when I'm wearing jean shorts. It looks good with everything, and it's a nice compliment. Sometimes when you have too much going on in your outfit, you've got too much color, and you just can't afford to add, say, a purse like this. This is my newest find. It's Betsey Johnson, and I absolutely had to have it because it has this big, beautiful bow, and it actually reminds me of something that Sophie on Two Broke Girls would wear. That's Jennifer Coolidge's character, and she's always wearing all kinds of really funky, girly, amazing stuff. And this just looked to me in the store like something she would have to have, and I had to have it as well because I love blue. All right, and so that is all I have for today. Tomorrow I will be back with a special Super Bowl edition because even men can be fashionable. And us women, we need something else to get us through the Super Bowl aside from the men playing the football, the wings, and the commercials, and the margaritas. So I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope you join me, and have a great Saturday.